In the currency quadrant, taking a look at the June British pound futures contract, which had a strong session today and rallied enough to make sure that it finished positive on the week. Prior to today's session, the British pound was actually negative by about 17 basis points on the week, but after today, it's up almost 0.25%, completing its fourth week higher in the last 5. The low today was 132.14, which was down about 0.3% from yesterday's close, and the high today was 133.25, which was up about, let's call it 54 basis points from yesterday's close. At the end of today's futures session, the British pound was still up 0.42%. The Bank of England cut their policy rate on Thursday by 25 basis points, but that was viewed by markets as the end of their rate cut cycle, at least for now. They adopted a cautious tone regarding further easing, which really helped limit the downside for the British pound future, specifically versus the US dollar, and supported this week's small recovery, despite the pound falling on Wednesday and then gapping open lower on Thursday and finishing lower again after the Bank of England meeting. This morning, however, we did have two speakers that are both on the Monetary Policy Committee for the Bank of England. One was the Bank of England Governor, of course, Andrew Bailey, who has described the US-UK trade agreement as good news, noting that overall tariffs still remain higher than before, which makes the environment challenging for the Bank of England in making rate decisions. Later in the morning, Hugh Pill, the chief economist for the Bank of England, as well as being on the Monetary Policy Committee, that's the MPC, he's an MPC member, said that U.S. tariffs are unlikely to have a dramatic impact on the UK economy and urged the central bank to stay focused on inflation risks rather than trade uncertainty, and those comments specifically strengthened the British pound this morning.